Alright, looks like we have the next set of map bans coming out. Let us take a look. Oh, hey, maybe that's why all the equipment is acting weird between your stream and my stream. It is Friday the 13th, as I have just come to the sudden realization.
Something was off. Something was off.
It is indeed Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. Watch your back. Do
So
not step
whoever
under ladders.
wasn't here earlier, we were having issues. Nobody could see my stream, but they could hear us perfectly. And then on Blake's stream, they could see the stream perfectly in really good quality, but they couldn't hear because of tech difficulties. So yes, it is
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, man.
Oh boy. Maybe that was not the best day to host this. We'll be lucky if our Xboxes don't catch fire. Oh man. Oh boy. So what kind of maps do you think we're gonna see? Because they really threw me for a loop with that last set of map bans. I'm very unsure of what's going to be happening.
Yeah, I am just about to send those out. Well, I really honestly don't know what to expect. I do enjoy seeing those King of the Hill maps. Is why I keep mentioning them. So hopefully we can get one of those.
Oh boy, here we go. Let's see here. What are we gonna get? I really hope maybe we'll see something along the lines of a Dorado. I mean, we just saw Route 66, but I like Dorado's atmosphere. It's very nice. So let us check. So, uh, it appears though we have lost Sage to internet technicalities, but the plus side, it looks like the map bans are soon to be underway.
Okay, so they both agreed they wanna skip banning phase, I guess, and they're gonna pick a map. All right, so they decided to pick Dronamura.
Oh boy, Dronamura. So we're gonna see Dronamura twice already. No map ban phase here. We're going straight into Dronamura. All right, so we're seeing some picks come out already from Team Purple. Oh, it looks like we were going to see the Torb, but it appears as though he's made the switch to Winston. Looks like we're really seeing some things get cycled through. All right, now we're looking at a Tracer. Very interesting choice, but they are on the offensive side. We go to check out the point. It appears as though the defensive team is just now making their way over to it.
Like in training. Visualize, then execute.
All right, looks like they're setting up in a very standard defensive position. Symmetra really moving around to make sure that she sets up those turrets in some strategic locations there. All right, let's see what we are going to get. I have the viewpoint of Zarya right now in first person. It looks like they've been walled off by a Mei. Very aggressive first wall. I'm a god going for getting the hook on this Kawaii Kush. The wall attempting to keep them out until they can pick someone off, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case. I'm a god getting his second pick with that hook. Matt is really focusing down, and Citizen finishes off their Reinhardt. Looks like Matt's really sort of wandering back, but now they're making a push. Team Purple seems to be heading towards the objective, destroying the Symmetra turrets, really not trying to let her get that much ult charge.
I am taking the objective.
Synergy Monster really looks like... Uh-oh. It really looks like a dominant performance seems to be happening here on this map right now. Miss Kawaii Kush is having to stand it. Is Lucio sitting down on the bench as they cap the objective? Jorge, did you get a shot of that? Please tell me you got a shot of that.
Actually, I missed it. Care to explain what happened there? So I can
while
have a visual.
while the rest of the team were engaging, Jokes on You decided he was going to take a little bit of a seat on the bench inside of the point on Hanamura, and he just sits there jamming. Zarya using an unorthodox method, but a commonly known one, to jump up onto the point, taking that right flank, a flank a lot of people don't expect Zarya from. It looks like now Matt's really pressing through. We can see here that it looks like Ana's really trying to make sure that her teammates stay healed up and is really focusing right now on dealing a little bit of DPS in there, since there's not that much healing to really be done. Reinhardt goes for the shoulder charge. He's really just trying to keep them pushed back. Mei is picked off of the point almost instantly. The mecha bombs there, and they cap the point, both points, with 6 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. Incredible gameplay by Team Purple on that push. So now we see it looks like Quixo's going for Torbjorn on the defense. It appears as though we also have a bit of a different type of comp here. We have 20 more seconds to assemble our heroes. I'd just like to shout out, you might not like what you're hearing right now because it is sort of messed up, but I will get these settings fixed as soon as I can. But in the meantime, if you like what you're seeing visually, then why don't you go on ahead and drop a follow onto our Twitch accounts. It would make us very happy, and you'll always get updates on when we're streaming this, or community games, or other tournaments, or even just some, comp play, whatever it is. Anyways, looks like we're really going to see the Torb come out here. Jorge, what are your thoughts on this Torb?
Tech Torb, Quixo's using it. Yeah. From what I've heard, it's kind of his thing. So I'll definitely be looking at it because looking at his gameplay there, because I want to see what he does, where he places his turrets, or specifically what he could do with Torb on attack. I haven't seen it done in a high level play because I've fallen behind on my streamers, but I want to see what he can do with it.
Oh man, I know there's only a handful of people who can play a bunch of off-meta things at higher elo. I know one of the highest elo players, Golden Viper, actually mains Torbjorn in competitive. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how Quixo plays this out. And the backwards charge! Oh my goodness! I want to almost get a replay of that. Too bad I'm not quick enough on the editing stick. Alright, looks like the enemy team has made their way onto the point. It looks like Quixo picks off the... Quixo getting 3 elims due to that turret, already setting up, throwing out some armor for his teammates, trying to make sure that they stay protected. That was a little bit of an awkward armor throw, but nonetheless it doesn't matter. As long as his teammate gets it, that's what's important here. Looks like there's someone else on the objective. They're very uncaring about his presence. Just now going to contest him, and Synergy Monster is taken down. We wonder if that could really start to be a cave in the defense. Quixo making quick work of that Winston jumping in there. Now it looks like his turret's been taken out, but he doesn't really seem to pay much of a mind. And there goes the entire cleanup right there. Really keeping an eye out. Looks like he's rebuilding that turret in the off time. All of his teammates have returned from the spawn. D.Va trying to go in from a flanking side, getting shot at by that turret, not really prioritizing it. I'm a little confused as to that logic. D.Va at low health, D.Va taken out. Mattis Matt securing that kill with the assist of Quixo. It looks like as we move on out, it appears as if a lot of the poke at the choke is going the way of Team Purple. Team Yellow just unable to secure enough important picks, and they are still staggered from these consistent small picks being gotten by Amagad V2. Winston tries to jump in on the side. He's discorded and getting focused down by a turret. Quixo focusing him. He's forced to retreat, and Quixo's going to stand his ground. Quixo having supplied armor to almost all members of his team, Zenyatta needs to get on some of that armor just to ensure that it's not an easy pick there. Looks like they're moving onwards. D.Va deciding to jump the point and getting picked as a result. Uh-oh. No, D.Va getting away clean right now, still running. It looks like Citizen deciding to break out the extra. Quixo taking out that ulting Pharah and stopping another push. He leaves a low-level turret back on the point. I'm not sure the logic on not upgrading it during the low time, but it appears as if he's moving up these stairs, trying to get a view of seeing where he's going. Oh, he's moving his turret back up to that upper row, not really caring that the enemy team knows that that's where he's putting it, because it seems like they're not prioritizing it that much either. Looks like there's the breakdown. Here's the attempted push. They're going in right now. The Torb turret is focusing in on the Rhine shield. Not a fortunate situation. Not what Quixo would want it to do. It looks as if the Pharah is taking out 2 turrets now. She takes out the second turret. It looks like also the Earthshatter is coming out. Team Yellow really making sure that they show it. And Team Purple pulls off the res, instantly flipping the switch on this assault. D.Va throws out the D.Va bomb. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough right now as their team is still getting picked off. There he goes. He's down. It looks like Monster has been put to sleep by the enemy team's Ana, and it appears as if D.Va has just been taken out by Amagad's hook. Really showing a dominating performance with that hook this game. Quixo moving back around to his spot. I'm unsure of if he's attempting to set up his turret again. It looks like Synergy Monster is going to try and stop them from hopping back on the point, but it looks as if Winston's very determined to do so. Winston taken out by a lovely Zenyatta charged ult attack, and that is going to be game number 2. Very strong performance by Team Purple. Play of the match, Quixo as D.Va. Let us take a look at this.
That's how it's done.
Excellent.
And it looks as if good sportsmanship is showing as the enemy team getting the other votes. Alright, so what are we looking at here in terms of the next game? It appears as though Team Purple is up 2-0 on Team Yellow. Team Yellow is going to really be looking to sort of stop that momentum and take charge here. Alright, so Jorge, are we going to see another round of Map Ban? And there he is, the man of the hour. Welcome, Chili, welcome. Make sure you choose to include that audio. See, last time you were being interviewed as a player and the people loved you. So, of course, you know, when we're down a caster, we have to invite the almighty Chili.
I can fill in. Let's see what we got going on here. This is still the first round, right? I was just
This is
work, so.
This is the second match of the first round.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is, yeah. So we've played one game before this, but this is the first round. The second round, I believe I have a match to play. And then the third round and subsequent, I think, will be on Saturday, which will be tomorrow.
Gotcha. The show, how's it been going so far? So these two teams have already played one game?
They've played 2 games now, actually.
What's the score at?
Team Purple is Team 1, Team Yellow is Team 2, and Purple is up 2-0.
All right.
We've been seeing some dominating gameplay coming particularly from Synergy Monster, Quixo, and Amagod V2.
All right. Well, I'll have to be on the lookout for some of that gameplay. We'll see if Yellow Team is Team 2. Is that what we're calling it?
Yep.
And what maps have we played? Have we played an assault map or?
No, we have played. Yeah, we have just finished Hanamura, which was a very surprising pick, and their first pick was even more controversial, being Route 66.
And that was okay. So we've seen Route 66, we've seen Hanamura, so now we're not sure of what we'll see next, obviously, but Control Point would complete the trio, right? Or King of the Hill.
Yep. Well, Chili, looks like your fans are already coming as they are announcing that you've made your appearance.
I gotta get in the stream. Do you have the? Is it Guardian streaming, right?
Guardian and I are both streaming. You can get multiple perspectives. Mine's having slight audio qualities, and earlier he was having video issues. And by video issues, we mean like no video. We concluded it's because of Friday the 13th. That is the reason.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's obviously the only reason that we could think of. So.
Yeah, so I'm seeming to have issues. It's the first time I've ever streamed in this room at the place that I'm at, and the room is really small, so someone said that it might be that my voice is bouncing around because it sounds slightly echoed. I tried turning down the volume on my own voice a bit so that way you guys are like louder and clearer than me, but every time I talk it is still like a weird like echo on it, and I'm trying to fix that with like clothing, like hoodies and other things that can dampen sound, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless you don't have audio coming out of your TV, do you? Just not. You don't have
No, my
feedback,
TV.
Okay.
No, my TV's audio is off.
Hey, so the
You play
map
on, like, a
decided
gaming monitor?
was
Nepal,
Nepal.
huh?
Yep.
All right,
We're gonna
so
jump
they have
right in?
decided on Nepal. Yep.
Traveling to Nepal.
So now we're gonna see a King of the Hill, a payload, and an assault map all in one. Real treat, and Chili joining us.
Yeah, I like seeing this pick though for a map. I mean, if you're down 2-0 on a payload and an assault point, you want to, see if the other team has a weakness. Maybe they're just not as good as a control point, or give them a test on everything you can think of. Was it
Yeah,
pretty
that
handedly
is-
won by the purple team?
It has been. It has been a very dominating performance, especially coming from Quixo and Synergy Monster.
All right. Let's take a gander here, folks.
It looks like we're seeing some more off meta as we have a Widowmaker coming out from Synergy Monster. On the other team, it looks like we're
yeah,
going to see
he's
some
not staying.
Reaper Pharah.
He went to Pharah off the Widow. I like the Widow pick though. Bold. Some brass
Yeah, that
balls
would
right
be-
there.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Let's see. I got a Pharah May, Reaper. A little bit. Yeah. Yellow team's comp right now. I'm not. Okay, there's Yana.
All right, so they have taken off already, heading forward, and it looks like from our viewpoint of the point here, we are going to see some very high contention going on. Looks like they're really...
gets
Oh,
hooked.
May is
Oh,
hooked.
okay.
Goes into the ice block to try to get away, try to recover some lost health. Killertron getting knocked back and hooked in again. This time Quixo finishes the job. Looks
That
like it's
Reinhardt
5
kill just
versus
needs to
5.
go. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Quixo missing his next hook there, but securing the point for the team. Reinhardt shoulder charges.
charging in.
Quixo is pinned up against the wall. Quixo hooks him. It looks like they're anti-heal. They can do nothing. They are wide open targets, and the other team should really be taking advantage of that, but they allow Quixo to get away and begin his healing process. And he's hooked and killed Baby Diva, who thought she could sneak up behind him. It's really looking like a one-sided fight here as Team Yellow attempts to get on the point. Team Purple just giving them a full hold.
Got someone who left?
Did someone leave from one of the two teams? I don't know. That is not the case. Maybe someone was spectating.
Spectating. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Miss Kawaii Kush really trying to put in some work as Lucio right now, staying on heal, trying to get her last teammate close enough to be within that healing radius, but he takes off running, really sort of splitting up the team there. Questionable decision. He's hot behind the enemy backline, he's ulting, he's able to get only one kill before he's done in by the enemy team's Pharah. Looks like that shoulder charge is coming in, and he's knocked away. Quixo getting the double with the ult.
What do you think about ulting a Reinhardt as Ana after that speed debuff?
I feel like if it's in a very enclosed space, it works very well. But outside of that, it's not the best idea.
I
Gonna
think
sort of be doing a lot of...
soldier or a diva might be a little bit more of the option nowadays. I like diva with that.
Oh yeah, of course. I would pick them primarily. Alright, we have the viewpoint of Quixo as he hooks the diva and pulls her in. He's really trying to get her out of that mecha so she can't do much to stop his teammates from ulting. Really some smart decisions being made. Misses the hook right there on the Lucio, but follows it up with a solid kill on this enemy team soldier. He hooks and pulls in the Baby Diva, killing her but dying to the mecha explosion.
This fair is going
And
completely.
it looks like
on edge.
Farah is just uncontested. Farah landing, no space beneath her feet, somehow still alive. Amazing, and I got footage of that too. I got perfect footage of that.
She was right on the edge of that. Right on the edge of it.
Score. 1.
She wasn't on the edge at all. If you look at my footage, no part of her body was directly
really?
touching
Yeah,
any
the
part of the
third person.
stage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had the third person going. She did not
Yeah.
land on that. There's no way she should have been alive.
See if yellow team's ready to
way.
switch up their comp a little bit. I think they might want to try
Looks like
something
they're
else.
going for...
There we go.
They're
that's
still
what I wanna
staying-
see.
There
3
we go.
tanks. Let's go 2 healers.
Get through this just fine.
I like the Zen Roadhog picks. I think that's a strong pick on this map, especially if you go up top left.
Without
off that
the
first push.
Ana, you'll have to wonder if they can get the burst heals off in time. And looking at the point, this is going to be a very enclosed point, so Ana's bio grenade could really turn the tide of a fight here. Nonetheless, they are off and moving, and I finally have some game audio going back too. Man, my Xbox is cutting up now. Friday the 13th, folks.
Hashtag blame Friday the 13th.
That's the new plan. All right, it looks like Quixo has been hooked. He's pulled into the enemy team. He is not killed. Mercy making sure to keep him alive. Synergy, he gets another hook. It looks like I'm a God V2 is in some trouble as he goes down to the Roadhog. Their Diva, however, is popped out of Mecha, and as we look from a third point perspective, or a open point perspective, we see that it's very much a bad situation. While Team Yellow controls the point, the problem is that they can get swarmed from both sides right now with the way that they're rearranged. So they really have to be careful. Their Roadhog getting flanked. That's what I was warning about with that whole flank. They can be ambushed from either side with this formation. Quixo really just jumping in there with his whole hog, making sure to secure some kills. The enemy hog using a whole hog now, but it's broken down, so he has a little bit of extra health. Synergy Monster just not letting that go through. Rocket Barrage comes in, and that might be play of the game for this match.
Looks like they should just reset here. Lucio, run.
Lucio unable to get away in time. Synergy Monster really just making sure he gets those power play picks in.
I like the play in the beginning there by Yellow Team. I think it was a smart move. You're down. You're having trouble fighting together on points. Just go straight to the point and fight from there, though. Especially on this map with a Pharah. You know, while you're in the point, Pharah is a little bit less effective. Especially with Reinhardt shielding.
Reinhardt shoulder charging in pretty deep, now able to hop the point. He gets his shield up in time, however, it's very questionable. Losing two of his teammates because he was up so far. And it looks like the other Roadhog goes down, and there down goes Reinhardt. That is another stopped push by Team Purple.
And here they come with the, yeah, they got to group up. They're trickling in, yeah.
Roadhog hooks and kills McCree very quickly. Quixo making quick work. He pops the ult to break the Rein shield and keep their entire team suppressed and moved backwards. Mercy coming on to him, making sure that he gets the heals that he needs after pushing up so close. Quixo moving around, really making sure to make good use of his environment. The enemy team still sort of trying to group up with a weakened Rein shield, though. They're going to have to wait a bit before pushing in, but they're deciding to go in regardless.
Purple team has 4
Roadhog makes
right
the
now.
hook and picks off the Lucio before their next push, crippling their next push attempt.
Yep.
The Rocket Barrage Zarya combo comes in, and it looks like there goes the Diva Mecha as well, ending this push as well.
They still got 2 support ults to go. I mean, looks like blue teams, or I guess purple teams, really got in control here. Rez and Lucio. Good bubble by Zarya there.
Uh-oh, it looks like the Mei ult's coming out now, but it's just not enough to get the team in there quickly enough.
Score 2-0. Zarya, ready for duty. Anna, checking in. Mercy on call.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Alright, so now this is round 3 on Nepal. They're really sort of moving up here on the point, trying to get to the point first. I'm a God, really trying to make sure he can get up forward, try to get the picks that he knows his team really could use. Forgive me about the camera system. Sometimes it's very iffy on when it wants to work properly, because some of the button sets are acting kind of weird, not recognizing players correctly. In any case, it looks like Zarya is really moving up now. Reinhardt shoulder charges in. He's sort of cut off from his team, though. You have to wonder what's his thought process. His team is securing picks. They have picked off the Mercy. That is their cue to push forward. They have successfully secured the point.
Got a Roadhog on the
And
right.
it looks like Roadhog is really still giving them a run for their money. Roadhog deciding to engage rather than fall back and regroup with his team. You have to wonder if that's going to come back to haunt him, but no, it looks like his team groups up just in time. He goes in with the ulti, stopping the shoulder charge in its entirety. Gets slept by Hana. We're seeing a nice pulse bomb come out there. That pulse bomb didn't get any kills, but it did deal a decent amount of damage. The breakdown comes out from Lucio. He's really trying to keep his team alive here. They're getting some solid picks, so he knows that they can reinitiate. Quixo is anti-healed and slept by the Ana. They're really making sure to focus him down now, not letting him run around doing whatever he wants. He
Reinhardt needs
goes,
to get
but
back. Oh god.
yeah, Reinhardt should really be falling back now. Reinhardt's still pushing towards the point. He tries the shoulder charge out of there, quickly getting out of the way. Amagad gets pinned, gets killed. That's a smart pick by Red Shirt Kid. If his team can regroup quick enough, they can make a push off of that. D.Va is hooked and pulled out of her mecha. That could be huge. And there goes Red Shirt. There ends their push.
They're pushing
Zarya
with
is
the man down.
very overextended. Zarya
Two
getting
down.
very arrogant. Quixo popping off another ultimate. Pushing
Synergy
Zarya back,
Monster is
trying to
just
knock her off the map.
uncontested. Oh man.
They're really doing nothing to stop this man. They focus so
Yes.
much on Quixo now that Synergy Monster's just getting free reign to do whatever he wants.
Not even being pocketed by the Mercy, just, you know, flying on her own, just laying down shots.
Quixo getting
hits.
another pick. The D.Va mecha comes in. Zarya eats that for some charge, but it looks like Quixo also gets the hook off, and this is just not going well for the side of Team Yellow at the moment. Purple's up 2-0. This is the final game if they win.
Pops the ulti
The
down.
tactical visor
Yeah.
comes out. It's not even useful to them. Oh my god, just going crazy with that Tracer game right now. Really just sort of teasing that D.Va out of her mecha. Pops the ult, doesn't even matter. D.Va's dead before it can even ult activate. They're all the way up to the enemy team spawn now. Tracer's in the midst of their team and just retreating. Their team's all staggered. They can't really make a push like this. They have to wait. There goes the ult. The ult comes out. There goes another ult. And there goes Quixo. Quixo is down. That is 2 picks. They should really be pushing in. 3 picks. They did not get the Mercy. The Mercy brings it into a res. Brings it back with a counter. Quixo bringing out the ult. Wiping the enemy team out.
Yep, gotta target the healer. Ooh.
That Mercy is... The Pharah just coming in with the rocket barrage. Not really getting any kills. Ana finally deciding to put her daughter down, but it's just not enough effort. That's the game. That is a 3-0 win in favor of Team Purple.
Play of the match.
Play of the match going to Mercy. Probably for that last sick res.
Got a pull
Yep,
here, please.
just standing behind the enemy team. Not even having to position herself any differently. Then just going on ahead and applying the heals. Getting all of the assists, and that's it. That is 3-0 victory. Team Purple has won. Miss Kawaii push putting out 25% of team healing. Unfortunately, it's just not enough to keep them all up. Stellar job from both teams. But it looks as though Team Purple is moving on completely uncontested to the next round.
Gotta say though, I mean, on that second point underneath the, what is that second point called, where it's underneath the little square room?
Village, I believe.
Village. There we go. Yeah, I think Yellow Team had a good strategy right in the beginning, just go straight to the point. I think on that last one, they were a little bit timid going to the point and not as aggressive pushing in. I think they were getting split up a little bit, didn't really have any way to counter the Pharah. And ultimately, I mean, they're not pushing on the point. They're getting stuck in the spawn. There's not a whole lot that can be done. After they initially capped it and Purple Team took it back, it just seemed like they had no coordinated push. They were trickling and had a little bit of trouble getting out of spawn.
Agreed. All right.
Wow. So we've done 2 games so far, 2 matches, and
We should
very
be getting
first-
Matt in here for his
oh
commentary.
yeah, definitely.
I'll get him. I have him on my friends list. Alrighty. My goodness, that was one game to watch right there. Hello there. He's still connecting.
What's
There
Hello
it
up,
there,
is.
Matt.
everybody?
Wanna
Hey,
click
Chili.
that include your audio real quick?
I did.
Perfect. So what were your thoughts about that game going in as opposed to where they are now, and what can we expect from you guys moving forward? We saw the Torbjorn come out on Hanamura, and it was a stellar move, just cleaning up, really getting the Discord orbs on those targets that the turret was aiming at. Like it was a
Yeah.
phenomenal view. So what can we expect from you guys moving forwards?
Uh, it depends on the situation as far as the Torbjorn things go. But yeah, it was basically like before each game we kind of discussed what we wanted to do and what comp we kind of wanted to run, and then based on the map we made those decisions. So as soon as Hanamura came up, he was like, Torbjorn, I'm so down. Like we kind of planned ahead if Hanamura came up what we were gonna be playing. So he was just ready for the Torbjorn pick on that one. It was lucky for
Oh,
us that
perfect.
he actually, the other team picked that, and that was cool for us. But yeah, we try to keep it serious. You know what I mean? Just try to stay focused on everything and treat it. You know.
And about
Actually
that
treat it.
Mercy
It was good.
res, that was a very nice setup right there. I'm wondering, are you guys more concerned in the future about Mercy's viability as you might go up against teams who now having seen that might tend to single out your Mercy a bit more?
Yeah, that was so. He's a Mercy main, so that was kind of like his area. He just went back to his comfortable zone. You know what I mean? For a map that he wasn't so comfortable on, or our team wasn't looking to play on Nepal at all right now, but we ended up getting it. So he was like, I'm gonna play Mercy, and then we kind of fiddled around with team comp ideas as far as what else we would play. So that was his zone. I would trust him with it again, honestly. But yeah, as far as the survivability goes, that's something that we'll have to look at as far as different matches in the future.
All right, all right. Well, that is definitely reassuring to hear. We got Chili here with us now, so the party's a
Howdy there.
non-stop train.
I gotta ask though. So when you guys are playing, I just have a question for you. What in terms of callouts and how you guys are communicating as a team, are you have designated shot callers, or is there someone who's calling out targets? Are you calling out who you're focusing or how you're pushing together? Because it seems like you guys are a little bit more well organized, at least in that game. The other team, they were trickling in a little bit, and noticed a little bit
Yeah.
of, it seemed like some lack of communication. Do you guys have a designated shot caller that's calling out targets?
So not right now. This team was pretty much made like over the past couple of days, and this afternoon was actually the first time that we ever warmed up
Oh,
together.
really? Okay.
And so this is like the third game we've played together. That first one was the third game we've ever played together, all of us. But everyone's kind of falling into their respective roles as far as that, I guess you could say. But as far as this, we're still kind of like feeling like how we're gonna work together and play together on some things. Like
Gotcha.
the basis comp, whoever's playing. So like if we had a Zen would call out discords, and that's basically our focus.
Yeah.
Like crutch at that point. So we just focus whoever's discorded, or whoever's
putting-
Quixo is looking at.
Yeah, and so putting together a team too that you haven't played that many games with each other. Is there any major? Does everyone have a role that they specifically play? You have a healer, you have DPS, you have your tanks, or is everyone kind of just mix it up based on, I guess, the situation?
Right now, we're mixing it up. We're still trying to, like I said, we're trying to feel what everyone's doing. You know what I mean? I kind of stayed on Zarya the whole time to kind of allow for flexibility amongst everyone else, so we can kind of see what everyone can do. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
Tristan's trying to watch what comps are working extremely well at this point, so that in the future we're like he could just say, all right, let's go with this, based on the situation. So right now nothing's set in stone, but like we have a general basis, yeah.
good. Okay. And then let's see. So who you guys playing next? Let me see. Have we figured that out yet, or are we still waiting on the results of another game?
I don't know. Jorge has
What's up?
the information in front of him.
Matt, Tristan's on your team, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. You guys up for the next game? You're supposed to be playing Torby against Torby's Hammer.
Right now?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we can. Yeah, we gotta rope Quixo back in. I kind of was like, all right, we got time. You know, everybody go do your thing, eat, whatever. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, we can get everybody back together real quick if you want.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, cause second round, we kind of lost a couple officials. Something like I know things happen, so they had to go deal with situations. So we kind of
Right.
fell behind on schedule, and it would have been okay for that break, but it'll be great. It'll be awesome if you can get them back in here as quickly
Okay.
as you can.
All right, cool. Yeah, I can go catch them. But we're up
All right,
against Torby's
awesome.
Hammer. Is that who you said next?
Yeah, Torby's Hammer. That's
Okay.
that's Travis's
How
team.
ironic.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot how ironic. I forgot Travis's gamer tag though. But yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'll send a message and call them all back.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Thanks, BMS. Thanks, Chili.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
not a
man.
problem.
BMS, are you playing in this tournament?
I am only because one of the members of my other half of my team was like, "Yo, I won't be able to play," and then it turns out he could play today, but then we lost a few other members, and they're like, "Yeah, so we still need you if you can do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Fun
Okay.
times.
What team are you? What team? What's your team name?
Paradise.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh man. So what teams are we having next, Daddy Heart?
So it's gonna be Torby's Hammer versus Team Purple. So
Oh wow, they're
it's the
going in
second
back
round.
to back.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me update the stream. Round 2. I am excited. Man, I thought that we were up next, so I just told all my guys to get ready, and now it looks like we won't be for at least another game. But,
Yeah,
we'll
but
still be ready, I suppose.
yeah, definitely. So what happened there was the match that was supposed to take place about an hour ago just got underway about 20 minutes ago. So that's a delay. So I'd rather get this
That's
one out of the
why.
way. Yeah, it
Oh,
would have
yeah,
been you
yeah,
guys
that's
playing now,
fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
would've
about it,
been-
man. Not a huge issue.
definitely. But it would have been you guys playing right now. This next match.
All right, so we're gonna have Torby's Hammer versus Team Purple. Oh man, we just sent Matt out. We better get him back in for his next
Yep.
free game. GG. Oh boy. I'll play for Team 2 just to go up against Chili.
Got you.
Let's do this, boy.
Got my Lucio on. Shit.
All right, I'll go
solo
Genji.
queuing all season. Haven't fucking
Ooh,
played with a team.
the vigors of solo queue.
Worked out all right. Dude, my placements this season, I went fucking 2-8. Rough.
What did that put you in?
35.
Roughly from
50.
where you ended. Wow, so you can go 2-8 in your placements, and you finished 35-65 last season. It puts you 35-50. Meanwhile, I win 5 of mine, lose 4, and draw 1, and it's like, nah, BMS, go to platinum. And I'm like, excuse you? Excuse you? Man, you should ask Kips. I went into a frenzy over that. I was so mad. I was hurt. I was hurt is what I was. I think I jumped up to master in like 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, those first games you get right out of placement, you're gaining, 70 SR or you win.
Yeah, you're getting some real
Nice.
decent SR.
But solo queuing is always just such a rough time.
Yeah. So, I just found that super funny that the game was like, BMS, you took like a couple L's. Nah, you go down a tier or 2. Oh, hey, what's that? You're in Grand. I'm very interested because I still haven't done my placements on my PC account, but I'm super interested to see if like I can just throw all of my placements and still get put in GM. Because if that happens, it's just officially broken for top tier players.
I told you I made an
Placements
alt.
literally wouldn't matter.
I told you I made an alt that I play with some of my friends that they're down in like I don't know, silver or something, placed around 2400. In about a day, I got it up to 3700 playing Symmetra on attack and defense only.
That Symmetra game's too powerful. Symmetra,
Symmetra, man.
let's get that
Savage.
Symmetra buff from the fake upload videos where it's like she's a long range beam sniper and all 6 of her turrets are replaced with mini McCrees that scream it's high noon every 3 seconds.
I'll take that buff. Shit,
Bro,
I'll
that
be a
would the most
Symmetra main.
mortifying. Dude, that was the most mortifying thing ever. It's like, oh god, could you imagine?
Her
Every
beam is
3 seconds.
Pretty long range now, though. I think it's like the radius that when you lock it on initially, it's a shorter range, but for them to get out of the beam, it's a longer range. It like adds a couple of yards to it, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, no, I just love I love how they decided to sort of do the Symmetra buff, but at the same time I look at it and I'm like, you're aware now, like Genji needs his buff back because he needs his 8-second Dragon Blade or something to compensate. Because when I get locked on by, I'm just like, dude, really?
Yeah. The thing I'm excited for to see how it affects it is what's in the PTR right now. I'm really excited to see his triple tank meta break. I really don't like it. I think it's very stale.
Yeah,
And,
it's a very dull thing to watch. That's why it's super exciting to see people currently in the tournament running stuff like Genji, Pharah, Torby, Winston, the stuff that's like real playmakery. Like, it's super nice.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I'm hoping it goes back to a 2-2-2 meta. That was always my favorite. It felt the most, versatile as far as what you could pick. I mean, right now in meta, you can really only go Soldier or McCree on the DPS, and that's about it.
Hey, so one of the other officials dropped out, so I'm gonna have to drop out of this and leave you guys to this. Blake, you think you can handle? Well, yeah, you can obviously do it, but
Yeah,
let
you
me.
everything all right? You gotta watch
Yeah.
another match or something?
Yeah, I have to watch another match because one of the officials had to go do something, so I'm gonna have to spectate another match.
Alrighty, well then, let us get this underway.
Hey, BMS,
I'll need
what's
the
your
website that you're using for the map bans.
Oh yeah, definitely.
what's
really-
your Twitch BMS?
It is Kingdom Hunters LV.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. There's the link.
Alrighty. Yep, just came through. Works for me. So now, who are these people, name-wise that I should be messaging?
I will give you that information right now. Matter of fact, I'll invite him into the party.
Alright, perfect.
What up, man?
Alright.
What's up, bro?
What's up,
I think you guys are
Welcome.
up.
Yeah,
Get
we're
your
ready,
team
dude.
all ready to go?
Have everybody.
All right. Let me
Alright,
send an invite to the party and get you in here, and you can invite your buddies.
Oh, Chili, we're matching. We're now brothers.
I don't know, man. I like my.
Do I invite
elephant.
everyone?
Yeah, go ahead and invite everyone to
No.
the game here.
Oh yeah, to the game,
Or-
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
go on ahead, bring them on in. Oh, Chili, I could change to that too. I just like the yellow when it's more like prominent.
Yeah,
Chili, you probably have the season 1 one as well, don't you?
I do. Or no, I don't actually. Shit, did I not get?
You don't have season 1? Oh, I don't
Yeah,
have
maybe
season 1
not.
because I didn't play season 1.
Yeah, I finished at like 69 or something. I didn't really have anyone to play with. I was playing by myself season 1. But I wasn't a Lucio main until midway through season 2. I was a Tracer main originally. And then take class is better than me at Tracer, so.
All right, so Chili, what's your Facebook real quick?
It is my name on Facebook, or what do you need? I don't know what my.
Yeah, any of that could kind of work. I'm just trying to find a way to send you the link so you can see the maps as well that they're banning.
Yeah, it's Jake Weber is my name, with one B, JKEWEBER. Should have.
And you're in the Facebook community group, right? Because that'll make it super easy to find you.
Yeah, I'm in there.
All right, let's see. Things are running a tad slow. I'm wondering what's up with my computer-wise. Let's see here. Just gonna go into the Overwatch Xbox One group and try and add you from there. Alrighty. Let me start moving guys around.
Marco said that.
Also, I'm gonna have to give y'all the boot from the group here, so that way you can invite the rest of your teammates.
Okay.
So there you go. Now you can invite the rest. I gotta give y'all the boot.
Hey Blake, before I go, thank you for helping out.
Oh, not a problem.
Games, GGs were good. The games were good. Hopefully we can get your game going later on, or definitely tomorrow during the afternoon if you can, like whatever time frame you guys have available, and then we'll set that up. Because again, and I apologize, but some of the officials had to go, and the teams didn't want to run the games themselves, and I understand. They wanted to go as smoothly as possible, so we're gonna have to reschedule a couple matches for tomorrow.
There's missing Russ.
Okay, I am running into extreme difficulty trying to find you.
Let's see here.
Chili, you got a Skype?
I don't have a Skype.
Jesus.
Let me see.
Alrighty then. Sorry guys, just give us a moment. We didn't anticipate having to swap up, so we gotta.
And to whoever's still watching, I'm gonna drop the stream for a bit, and I'll repost in the group once I start the stream back up, because it's gonna take me a while to set up the next matches. So yeah, be on the lookout for that.